Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. This is going to be a video that I have wanted to film for quite a while now. It's been on my list and I'm finally getting to it. This is going to be called My Makeup Journey Tag, and it was created by Annette's Makeup Corner. She does really good videos. I'm just going to be honest with you. She does really good videos. She has been on YouTube for only a few months and she already has some really quality videos out there. She has a really compelling opinion on makeup. She does a lot of reviews. I would highly recommend checking her channel out. I will link it down below if you guys are interested. But I have her tag questions right here on my phone and I'm just gonna go through them and answer them. I've done like several makeup related tags here on my channel, so if you want to check them out I would suggest clicking on the cards up here, and I will have my playlist up there. But I really love doing makeup tags, so I do several. So first question is, how old were you when you started wearing makeup? I started wearing makeup, like actually putting makeup on my skin, when I was 7 years old, because I used to actually do ballet and I would perform, obviously, and when we would perform, we would have makeup on our faces. My mom used to put makeup on me, and I remember distinctly hating the process of applying eyeliner. And I still have it, you know, like whenever someone's lining my eyes with liner, I just don't like it. It like makes my eyes water. It's not a fun experience. I can do it to myself, but like I don't like it when other people do it. It's like the weirdest like physical reaction. It is like the weirdest thing. But anyway, that's when I started wearing makeup, and then I actually started wearing makeup on a more day-to-day basis when I was like about 12, 13 years old, I believe. And yeah, so here I am. The next question is, have you gone through any makeup phases you look back on now and think, WTF was I doing? I have mentioned this several times on my channel. When I was first starting to wear makeup on an everyday basis, I would literally go to school wearing just eyeliner and no other face makeup whatsoever. I had problematic skin, wasn't a good idea. So that's like me thinking like, okay, Anya, yeah, you didn't own a mirror, you didn't look at your face, you didn't, what? But like, you know what, we all learn, like we all go through these phases. My phase just happened to be wearing lots of eyeliner and really looking like a witch. The next question is, have you ever been in a makeup rut where you did the same look for a very long period of time? I have never really been in a creative makeup rut. I'm usually pretty good at like figuring out new looks and new techniques. Like if anything happens, I just switch things up a little bit. I am very thankful and very grateful for the fact that it doesn't take a lot for me to get inspired by something. I can get inspired pretty easily, but I have like gone through phases where I literally wear the same look day after day, and it's not necessarily because I was like at a loss for creativity. It was because I literally like was not necessarily like, I didn't necessarily have the time in my day to like do anything creative. So like I would be like, okay, yeah, have to wear makeup, so just basically put on like the same face using the same products I was used to, and that was pretty much like my go-to makeup look. I'd have a go-to makeup look, and the only time I'd switch it up would be like the lips, and I still like have that look like on the back burner. Recently I've started to like not wear any makeup on an everyday basis. I know that right now I'm wearing makeup, but that's just because I'm filming, and honestly I just wanted to put on some makeup. But like when I wake up in the morning, I don't necessarily put on makeup because I don't really feel like it's necessary. So yeah, like now I don't do that anymore, because like right now if I'm putting on makeup, it's gonna be like the loudest, most colorful makeup look I can think of at that moment, or sometimes I go a little bit like on the safer side, but it depends. All right, next question is, what was your first high-end purchase? My first high-end purchase, oh my goodness, it was from this brand called blush.com, and that was like a retailer. Yeah, it was from this retailer called blush.com. The thing that I purchased was a Lorac Pro 2 palette. At the time, I wasn't really wearing a lot of color. I wasn't wearing any color, to be honest. I wasn't interested in that, but I was like, you know what? The 2 is probably better than the 1, so I should probably get the 2 instead of the 1. And like that palette is probably like my least used palette in my entire collection. I'm actually thinking of maybe getting it out and doing like a video and just trying to create some looks with it, because that palette, it's a good palette, but I haven't used it in a while, and I really haven't used it that much in general. But then later on I got the Lorac Pro 1 and I ended up using that one a lot more often. But yeah, my first high-end purchase was the Lorac Pro 2 and I was so proud of myself. It was a big deal. The next question is, what makeup items have you repurchased the most and how long have it or they been in your rotation? Okay, so the thing that I use up the most often and the thing that I have to repurchase the most often, I was thinking it was like my L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, but then I was like, actually, no, it's this product right here. This is the Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner in the shade Bear to Comment. If you go through my channel, 9 times out of 10 you'll see me use this lip liner just because it is seriously like my favorite lip liner. I love using it. I have others, but I just use this one the most because it literally like just matches my lip color almost perfectly. It glides on very well, and I go through these so often. I go through these like nobody's business. It is legendary how quickly I can go through one of these, and I'm always getting new ones. So I love that one. I use it so often. I use it almost every day. Well, not every day, but like almost every day. The next question is okay, what does your family and friends think of your makeup obsession? My friends, like my close friends, they know about it. They know that if they ever need makeup, if they ever need like a product, if they ever need like something, to pretty much hit me up, because like I'm the one that has like the blue eyeshadow, I'm the one that has like the 10 different glitters, you know, like I have the stuff, you know, I have the goods. So they like know about my obsession. Some of them watch my YouTube channel, some of them don't, but like they know about my obsession, they appreciate my obsession, and they make use of it whenever they can. My family, it was kind of weird because like my immediate family, obviously they know, but like my extended family, like we don't live very close to them, so like whenever I meet up with them, they kind of like, they don't really see me wear a lot of makeup, and then all of a sudden I show up and then like I'm wearing like this full like colorful glittery look, and they're like, where are you going? And I'm like, I'm not going anywhere, I'm just wearing this makeup. And they're like, oh, okay, this is interesting. But then like once you explain it to them, they understand. So yeah, that actually happened when we had like family over this summer, when we had family staying over at our house. I had filmed a video really quick in the morning, and then I came down for breakfast and I literally had like full-on glitter eyeshadow and like a dark lip first thing in the morning, and they were like, where are you going? And I'm like, I have a YouTube channel and I like to put on makeup, you know, and then they get it, you know, like they get it, they understand that it is a creative outlet and it is something that I love to do, and they appreciate it because I like it, so that's very good. Who or what inspires who inspires the way you do your makeup? I get inspired by absolutely everything, and it's weird because, that sounds so general and so like unrealistic, but really like I genuinely get inspired by everything around me. I mean, obviously you have the basics. Obviously I love watching like YouTube videos and I love looking at Instagram, but I get like my more original ideas whenever I honestly don't have my phone, whenever I'm looking at books, whenever I'm looking at photos, whenever I'm going outside, whenever I'm looking like at art. I've been really inspired by art recently. Just those things, it really inspires me, and I would love to do like maybe at some point a video about like how to get inspired and the things that inspire me and all that sort of stuff. I don't know if I'll do it, but like that's like I get inspired by everything, and it's just like an obsession for me because I love color. I love color so much. I've loved color ever since I was a little girl. So for me, like color and the idea of putting it on my face is just an experience that is so beautiful for me. So naturally I get inspired to do makeup, and I love like the way that my makeup changes. It depending on my mood or where I'm at a certain time. It's a beautiful thing for me. Okay, moving on. Describe your current makeup style in 3 words. Colorful. That's definitely one. Eccentric. And then I'd say me. I mean, I can't like do someone else's makeup look on myself. It just doesn't work out that way. Like even when I'm by myself and when I see a tutorial, I'm like, okay, yeah, let's try and follow this tutorial and see where it goes. It almost always ends up turning out completely differently from whatever I saw, because I just have like this specific way of doing my makeup. I know what goes well for my face. I know what looks good on me. I know where my skill set is at. So for me, whenever I'm doing my makeup, it's just like kind of like a journey. It's something that I'm creating on my face. It's a creative expression that I find so precious and that I love so much. So creating makeup and creating looks on my face is absolutely one of my favorite things in the entire world, because it's just something that just represents who I am as a person. So naturally, my makeup style, I'd say it's colorful, eccentric, because you know me, I'm an eccentric person, and it's me because it's a representation of myself. What pushed you to start your YouTube channel? Oh my goodness, like this is gonna be an answer. I was like very much into like the older YouTube when YouTube first started gaining like some sort of traction in like 2011, 2010. That's when I started watching YouTube, and I was so fascinated by all these girls, and I wasn't watching anyone my age. I'm not even sure if there are many people my age at that time on YouTube. But I was watching like these like 18-year-olds and these like 21-year-olds, and they were making like super like PG related content, so it was totally fine. Like we're talking about like Alan Blair Fowler, for example. I was watching all their videos. I was obsessed with them. I wanted to be them, And then like later on, I actually started my YouTube channel because I liked watching YouTube so much, and I was like, you know what, they seem like they're having fun. I want to create some videos and I want to see how I like it. And at that time, I was such like a shy individual, and I still consider myself relatively introverted, but I think that I'm very good right now at sort of taking a situation and twisting it to make it fit me and make myself better in that situation. That sounds so weird, but my point is I feel like YouTube has changed me in that way that I'm able to really convey myself in a more clear fashion. I'm able to go up in front of like a bunch of strangers and just speak whatever I want to speak, and I don't necessarily feel nervous about like expressing myself and about speaking and about like all that sort of thing. And at that time, it was so weird because I would literally try to be the people I idolize on YouTube, and that is probably like my biggest regret that I have with YouTube, that it took me so long to try and like be genuine on camera. Because before, I'd literally try to be the people that I idolize on YouTube. In general, you're supposed to strive to be who you are. You're not supposed to strive to be a copy of someone else. And my biggest regret is that I was striving to be a copy of someone else. So that's why it took me a little bit to like actually find who I was like on YouTube. That was like the most long-winded explanation, but the point is I just saw YouTube as a fun outlet. It was a creative outlet. At the time, I didn't really have any friends, and I kind of just wanted to just talk, and I wanted to express myself, and I wanted to just see like how I would like just see how it would go. And I'm so happy that I actually started. Just the act of making videos and putting them out on the internet has really just made me grow so much and learn so many things, and I'm so grateful for that. So the next question is, and this is the last question, do you think you will still be on YouTube in 3 years from now? I don't know what will happen with YouTube in that time. I don't know, like I'm not sure. But if I'm still able to, like if I still like am able to be on this platform, like if YouTube hasn't died, I don't think YouTube will die, but who knows at this point. I think I'll still be doing this because I started because I loved the idea of doing videos, and I'm continuing doing this like channel because I still love doing it. Like I still love the art of creating videos, and I still love having a place where I can express my creativity and show you guys my passions. Like, I love that, and that is why I started, and that's why I continue doing YouTube, because I love doing that. And I just feel like, especially now, like communicating with people on YouTube, that is seriously like one of the greatest things ever, because I love the idea that I can literally talk to somebody who is across the world and we have something in common, we have common ground, we can speak passionately about the similar topics. I love that, and I feel like YouTube is a way for me to do that. So that is like basically why I think I'm gonna be staying on YouTube for the next 3 years at least, because it's just something that I enjoy so much. So that is pretty much it for this video. It got a little bit darker, but you know, that is okay. Thank you so much for watching till the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please check out Annette's channel. I will link it down below. You will find a lot of amazing content on it. She posts pretty often, which is also very good. So I would suggest checking her out. So again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tag video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.